All right, Tigers, this is the last quarter I'll break down from this game. I wanted to do it because we continued to run our Bengal half-court trap into this quarter, and so it's a good chance for us to continue learning so that we can ramp up the learning curve a little faster as we move into our big games this weekend. We're going to start on offense. Looks like the tape starts a few seconds in. And what we're doing here, right, is we're up, I think, 23-0 at this point. And, we may fire up one or two more threes before I say something, but this is like last week when you have a big lead. Last thing you want to be doing is firing up a lot of jump shots and having a quick trigger. We want to work the ball around, force these guys who are just hanging out in the paint to come extend and guard us out in the perimeter. And then that creates new driving lanes. That's the strategy that we would hold. In this case, I didn't push it hard because I didn't want to, embarrass the other team. But when we get a comfortable lead, especially against teams that are capable of making runs at us, we want to force them. We want to burn clock, passing it around, force them to come out and guard us and then drive. So trips open underneath. Want us to keep looking for our post players cutting across the middle because those lead to layup opportunities. Nice behind the back move by number 11. But we got a steal here. Brandon does a nice job of getting spacing and running with Creed. And no one stops Creed, so he takes it to the rim. Gets a foul call. We'll go there for 2 free throws. I think we do a pretty nice job of getting some steals and getting out in transition this quarter. I think at this point we've kind of worn on them physically and mentally with our pressure. And sometimes it takes a couple of quarters before that pressure takes its toll and teams start making mistakes that lead to opportunities for us. I think what happened there is Tripp got the offensive rebound and then was immediately fouled. So these were consecutive free throw attempts. All right, ball's here. So now they have a designed play to get through this. Brandon takes a nice angle. He wasn't, and Creed's there too. The guy with the ball wasn't going to be able to dribble anywhere. But what they're doing now is they're running like a quick give and go play. So Ace just has to be aware that when the pass goes to the opposite side that he's defending, the first thing he should do is front the cutter. We've talked about this in practice where we get in front of them, make it difficult for them to get a lane or a pass. Nice thing here is that Tripp also has an eye on it, and so does Eliab. They're both in the right position. And because we have guys there, they lose control. But, as you see this more Ace, you can understand what they're trying to do and front the cutter and make that so that pass never gets there to begin with. See, we're going to hold it. We're going to keep moving around, keep swinging the ball. Let's force them to come out and guard. And right now, they're back in their box and one. This time they're following Creed around with number 88. Good entry pass, Ace. Creed, when you get in there again, Tripp, when you get in there, you've got such a height advantage that I want you going up with it. Look, Creed's in traffic. He goes up with it. Nice, easy layup. No one's able to block it. Part of any sport is that you can have a strategy, but also you got to recognize matchups. And when do you have a favorable matchup that you can take advantage of? Brandon saw that behind the back move a couple of plays ago, was ready for it this time. Gets a steal, leads to another fast break and some free throw attempts. And he'll knock down both these. Gonna fast forward past it. Lawan's getting out in the passing lane. I like it. Get his balance again. Brandon overran the play. We talked about that a moment ago, how we want to close out. We don't want to overrun the play. Tripp's playing his position perfectly and then just throws a great ball out in front to Brandon for an easy layup. Tripp really made that happen, and Brandon did a good job of recognizing it and getting out on the break and running out ahead. Easy basket. So now I believe it's 23-0, although it said 21 a moment ago. I haven't seen any points added to the scoreboard. I think I saw once or twice where maybe our points weren't all counted this game as I was rewatching it. Not sure if this is one of those times. All right, so we're back in Bengal. Everyone is perfectly positioned right now. Amazing how far we've come. Good. Now it's in the corner. Eliab's going to go there. Tripp's going with it. Because of the pressure on the trap, they went out of bounds. Yeah, they still haven't counted that last layup. It was 21-0. We made a layup, and still 21-0. Pretty nice drive by Eliab. Lawan's there for the rebound. So once they get the rebound, we all got to turn and run and get back and cut them off. Like that we have a lot of orange jerseys back. Lawan's there. Makes a great block. And Brandon's got his head up. He sees the options, which I like. He gets another layup. Let's see if they bring us up to 25 or if they keep it at 21. Or move it up to 23, yeah. So yeah, they did miss that last bucket. Good play by Tripp. When the rotations are on target, they're really not able to do a whole lot against this defense. I think the scoreboard shows that. So let's see. Good trap. Let's see. Make sure that there's no split here. Eliab's making his way over to here. Lawan's responsible for covering the backside, but because there's no one behind him, it's okay for him to be here. Brandon's staying out with this player. Okay, so now he's come in. Lawan's responsible for this backside. So let's see if Lawan locates number 8 and puts a body on him. No, he doesn't. And so that's what leads to the rebound. A foul call. Let's check our rotations again. Yeah, Eliab's covering under the hoop. In this situation, I don't think we don't want the underneath guy just pressuring the inbounds pass. We want him covering the hoop. So Eliab's out here pressuring as though we're in Tiger. And that's why 30 is able to just cut right into the space where Eliab should be. And then, Lawan's down here, Tripp's in here. We just compact everything when it's an inbounds play. But when they pass it in, we don't need to be guarding him. We just need to be, if you're the bottom middle, you're going to stay right underneath the hoop, try to take away any layup opportunities. We will fast forward past the free throws. This is where they get their first point of the game. Like that Brandon made a cut and took the ball up the middle of the floor, which is what we want. He sees Lewan wide open, passes just a little off target. But the drive and dish play is a play I really like, and I think both players saw it, just missed on the pass. Good. Great job. There into the corner, he picks it up, trips right there. We've got to come up and trap Colton. Perfect. Everyone's where they need to be. Leads to another jump ball or turnover. So this group is doing a pretty good job on their rotations. Just missed the backside a couple of times. And that backside position is so important when we play the good teams, because if we don't have our backside covered, then that's where we begin giving up easy shots. And if there's one thing Coach Carlson doesn't like, it's watching our opponents get easy shots. Good crossover, use of the screen. Kick out for a good open look before the buzzer. They're going to tell Brandon that he's not allowed to steal it in the backcourt because we have a 20-point lead. And at that point, you're not allowed to press. And that's the end of the quarter. So that's all that we're going to review today. This was a really good game. I think we learned a lot about our defenses, and let's continue to think about these rotations and think about these opportunities to get better and take it into this week.